Alright guys, Simon here and we're gonna play more Broken Age. Yeah, Broken Age. So, I'm having a good time so far. I don't know about you guys. So what do we have so far? We have a sort of a coming of age story for both characters. So the guy is like in a ship that's babying him, which is hilarious. And he's kind of trying to break away from being babied by the ship's computer, right? And the girl was going to be sacrificed to a giant monster, and then she broke away from that as well. In fact, I might go back to the guy, so I'll try to alternate between the two stories just to keep things relatively fresh. And there's a bit of lag at the start of the game, that's alright. Just to keep things relatively fresh, I'm gonna switch between the two and we'll kind of play both stories at the same time. And they have kind of fixed a few of the adventure game problems, right? So the hunting for pixels to click on, they've kind of avoided that so far. Like the places where you click on things are quite large. I remember at one point in Broken Sword, if you remember that one, the one with the French woman, like there was a thing, like there was a scaffolding. You had to put the rope on the scaffolding, but you have to click on like one particular spot on the scaffolding. You can't click on anywhere else on the scaffolding. It has to be that one kind of beam on that scaffolding for it to work. So it was kind of silly because you know to put the rope on the scaffolding, but if you click on any other part of the scaffolding, it doesn't work. It's only that one small part, which makes no sense really. But they've really avoided that in this case. Like if you look at the things you can click on, let's see, the whole window. Like there aren't that many things you can click on, and the areas are really large, and so it's kind of difficult to avoid it. So let me just. So the way to highlight things is to put. So you see that like the entire bed is one thing, right? Okay, we can't do the window, but like you know these things are huge. Like you don't hunt for a pixel to click on. These are kind of massive things for you to click on.
Stay on alert. I think there might be food around.
Always, sir.
And the other thing that they kind of save you from yourself is the walking around aimlessly. So if you walk around twice, they will start like you know for the boys' story, like after doing the things twice, they start removing the options, so you can't actually continue to wander around aimlessly. You kind of forced into doing the right thing. And I think there were similar things with the puzzles for the girl as well. Like when we were the 5 cakes, the 5 girls are being eaten by the monster. That was terrible, but. But you know, after a while, like the girls get eaten, and so you can't actually just talk to them aimlessly anymore. You kind of have to solve the puzzle because there's only a few girls left. You know, like there's only 4 left. You can't waste your time talking to the 5th girl anymore. So they kind of remove options from you over time to make sure that you get towards the answer. It's kind of easy mode, you know, compared to some other adventure games you might have played in the past. But I think that's not a bad thing. You know, walking around aimlessly it turns people off, you know, it's not really what you want to do. Alright, so enough rambling, let's just go back into the gameplay. We can talk to the computer.
Why do computers need sleep?
So there's like the sun is the mother apparently, and again the moon is the father, maybe? That's also like an inversion of your traditional you know, conventionally the sun is male and the moon is female. I guess it depends on what part of the world you're from. I think most European stories has the male and female thing, you know, being the male and being the sun. Let's not worry about that too much.
Just once, I'd like to see a huge flaming asteroid hurtling in our direction.
Well, you might feel that way now, but once it does hurtle towards you, you'll regret that very quickly.
Can't sleep. On a mission.
But yeah, this guy is seriously bored being babied all the time. Missions cancelled until further notice.
Missions cancelled until further notice. Whoops.
So we broke the train mission. What is this thing?
It's a tank of compressed air. Could be useful in an emergency. Yeah, right. Like we have those.
And this is another thing I was thinking about this earlier, before I played the game actually. You might notice that the things you can click on are animated. I don't know if you saw that, like the compressed air like was moving. There was like a thing here, and it was moving, and that's the thing you need to pick up. So I think they do that to highlight the things that you're supposed to pick up. We'll double check this as we continue to play the game to see if that's the case. There's a grating there. We can see that. Like you see how like we saw that right away, and that's an important thing to note. Like it's a different color, it's a different shape. Like everything is kind of curved, and then there's this kind of square gray panel in amongst the green. So in a way, like the way they've drawn it kind of highlights that thing. I don't know if that's supposed to be how we solve the puzzle though. Let me just click on this.
The air vent is screwed shut, with these weird little screws.
Yeah, so that, I think that is what we're supposed to click on next. Let me just...
It's locked! What a dirty trick!
Hey, what are you doing out of bed, Buster?
What am I? Your prisoner?
Just until I'm sure you're safe. You have no idea how important you are, Shay.
My name is Shay. Isn't that like a girl's name? Alright, so... get up. Shay. I'm pretty sure that's the... maybe it's one of those names that, you know, like Sam or, you know, Chris. Could be a name for both boys and girls. So we got compressed air, we got this thing. I think this is the screwdriver for this. Looks like it.
It works!
Why did we throw that away? Would you... I mean, I know why, because the game doesn't need it anymore. But, you know, if it were you, in real life, wouldn't you hold on to that thing? I don't know, I would. But what it does in game is that it reduces the clutter. It reduces the number of times you're going to, you know, try out different things when you're stuck, because, you know, there's only 3 items now.
What's this? It looks like an inflatable raft.
Inflatable raft. Compressed air.
Maybe this air tank has enough pressure to blow up this raft.
Maybe.
Whoa! It looks like a blow-up doll of me. Creepy.
Aha. It's a blow-up doll of me. Well, let's put the doll of me on the bed. This can be my doppelganger. Yes.
Hopefully, this looks enough like me to fool the warden.
Huh. Right. Okay. So... what do
She
we...
says it's a humidifier, but I think it's some sort of mind control device. Either way, it's dead now. I took away its food source.
Alright, so compressed air, can I put it back?
No, I took it. Fair and square.
Nope.
Why do computers need sleep?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really help me get out of here, does it? So there's an inflator. Oh wait, I can go inside?
Where's my little angel? Oh, there he is. Oh, I think I almost lost you today. Sleep tight, little hero.
Man, computers are stupid.
Now I feel bad. Apparently the computer really cares about me. Almost lost? How would you lose me to another part of the ship? Well, there's the fox. I don't know what that is. I'm calling it a fox.
Whoa. How have I never seen this part of the ship before?
You came because you are done with children's games.
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Marek, and what I'm about to show you is no game. While you've been drifting through the universe, eating ice cream, playing with trains, war has been raging across the galaxy.
War? Between who?
Between the forces that every war is between. Between the powerful and the weak, the tyrants and the innocent.
But who?
Does it even matter? There will always be war. We did not start it, and we cannot stop it. What we can do is protect the weak and rescue the helpless. Look at this distress signal I just received from a peaceful colony in the Talon Nebula. The helpless creatures you see have been imprisoned by forces of tyranny and may soon be executed.
But
Yes?
we have to save them.
Yes. Yes, we do.
No.
I'm pleased you feel as such.
We have to go tell the ship's computer.
No. You must tell no one on this ship what I have just told you. This ship is programmed with one function: to keep you safe.
Why are you here?
Yeah, I noticed that.
To help these creatures, you will need to put yourself at risk in a way she could never understand.
No, you're right.
No.
She would never understand. So what can we do?
Who is this guy?
First, we have to get to the Talon Nebula. Take this star chart to the navigation room. I have an earpiece for you to wear, so we can stay in contact. Use that vent to avoid detection. Return immediately after you're successful.
But
Quickly, young cub, we don't have much time.
No. Who is this? Why would we trust him? He's on the ship. The ship has one function: to keep me safe. It's just it's a scam. There's gonna be a plot twist somewhere around here, and then we're just gonna be, oh, you got lied to. Ah, what a fool. Alright. So let's walk around a little bit more. No, there's nothing here. Zoom in. Nope, zoom out. And you know, he's just telling you things, and you don't question it. Why would you trust this guy? Look at him. Look at him. Does he look trustworthy to you?
those poor creatures.
They're counting on you, young cub.
Remember when we fell off the train? There were these spike things, but they turned out to be sponge or something soft. So even the dangerous parts are designed to be safe, and this is the ship still.
Time to save some helpless creatures.
Do not touch those until I tell you that it's time.
Touch it.
I apologize. It's just that I build them myself and I'm a little protective.
Touch it.
Time to save some helpless creatures.
Do not touch those until I tell you that it's time. I apologize. It's just that I build them myself and I'm a little protective.
What is this?
This is the star chart for Talon Nebula.
There's only 4 stars in the whole nebula. That's a bit... It's not a very impressive nebula, is it? So, hey.
Why do computers need sleep?
Talk to the computer.
Stay on alert. I think there might be food around.
Always, sir.
Hey, how am I on the bed and over here at the same... Oh yeah, that's just a blow-up doll. Woo!
Whoa, trippy guys. Alright, so we can't talk to the computer about it.
Negative. This door is locked.
Alright, well I guess we'll go with it, since we can't go against it. No. This is a bit sensitive, like I'm not even on the triangle and it kind of puts the... look at this, I'm just kinda here. This game's kinda designed for a touch device, isn't it? Like an iPad or like an Android. Sort of a tablet. Can I use the door?
This door is locked.
This is a stealth mission, not safe to use the hallways, understand?
This door is locked.
This is a stealth mission,
Alright.
not safe to use.
Yeah, so this is kinda sensitive. In case you have really fat fingers. Oh, that's mean. Alright, that's kinda mean. If you're playing this on a phone with a really small screen, then this is useful. I don't know if it scales well though. Maybe they should let you change that depending on your screen resolution.
Ah, the young master has come to play with the Space Weaver. Where shall we go today, wise commander?
Oh man, a real mission for once. This is so fun.
This is serious, Shay. Stay focused.
You can hear everything I say?
Yes. Please don't say anything embarrassing.
you can take off the earpiece, you know. And this is fake. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's got this tape. It's being held together by tape. I can go down. I can't go that way. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, Space Weaver. Let's go somewhere exciting for a change.
I have been programmed to take the young master wherever he desires, as long as it is safe and free of conflict.
Ah,
Bring me a star chart, and the fabric of time and space shall be knit to serve your passage.
Alright. Is this the guy from was this like a reference to the guy from Farscape? Is that the name of the series? Pilot?
negative. This door is locked. Hey, Space Weaver. Let's go somewhere exciting for a change.
I have been...
Alright, so he just says the same thing. Oh, Space Weaver. He's weaving rugs.
If I give the Space Weaver a star chart, he'll weave the destination pattern into this nav scarf.
Nav scarf. Cozy. It's pretty cool though, look at that. I think this is like merchandising. I think if you go to the Double Fine store, you might find a rug with this pattern on it for sale. Maybe. Or they should. Like a t-shirt or something.
Hey, Space Weaver.
Wrong button. Alright, let's just give him this.
Hey, Space Weaver. Can you take me here?
That is an easy one for the Space Weaver.